And it was a stormy night across eastern Oklahoma. Not only were we dealing with the severe weather, but also heavy amounts of rainfall. And over the last couple of weeks, all the rain that we've seen really didn't need any more. Take a look at some of these numbers. Officially out the Tulsa International Airport, a little over an inch of rainfall. Stigler, though, approaching 3 inches of rain. That was just from last night's activity. Nowata picked up over 2 inches of rain. Bristow nearly 2 inches. And you can see other locations pick up well over an inch of rainfall. So again, more widespread heavy rain across eastern Oklahoma. And unfortunately, it's something we really don't need. Now, through the morning hours with all that rainfall, especially down to the south where we've seen some of the heaviest rainfall over the last week to 10 days. That's where we saw some of the heaviest rainfall last night. We did have some flash flood warnings in effect for east central Oklahoma. Those have expired, so good news there. We still have flood warnings ongoing. Some of those low-lying areas around some streams and creeks could have some flooding issues in those areas. So anywhere from around McAllister back up to Fayetteville, that's why that flood warning is in that process right there, is because we're seeing still some flooding problems. Off to the east of us, we still have the flash flood warnings in effect for parts of Arkansas this morning with the heavy rains there. Down in McAllister this morning, mostly cloudy skies. You can see trying to thin out just a little bit, but still cloudy skies down in Pittsburgh County. Back here in Tulsa County at the Jinx Middle School, looking off to the north, you notice the Cityplex Tower, still a lot of cloudiness here in South Tulsa. And up at the Tulsa International Airport, low cloudiness around as well. So it is a cloudy start on this Sunday morning, but the clouds will slowly break and we'll see more sunshine as we move on into the afternoon hours. Long line of thunderstorms continuing to move across the southern plains from areas around St. Louis through central Arkansas, far southeast Oklahoma, and that extends all the way down into central areas of Texas. In fact, here in eastern Oklahoma, relatively quiet now. Northeast sections of the state still seeing some showery weather. Southern areas of LaFleur County extending down into McCurtain County and far southeast parts of Oklahoma. As we take a look at the risk map for today, you notice a slight risk for severe weather far southeast Oklahoma over into western Arkansas in the yellow shading. In that dark green shading, that is a marginal risk for severe weather, which means we could see a couple of thunderstorms pop up during the late afternoon and evening hours that would get close to severe limits, but we expect the majority of them to stay below severe limits. And then back in this light green shading, which does include Tulsa, just a general thunderstorm, so we can't completely rule out a thunderstorm or two from popping up as we move through the late afternoon and evening hours, but it looks like if it does, the chance of severe weather would be very low with any activity here in the Tulsa area. Midtown Cam, we're looking off to the north, and again, quite a bit of cloudiness out there this morning. Haven't seen temperatures move much at all over the last 2 or 3 hours, stuck in the mid-60s. South winds currently at 17 miles per hour, and they're going to stay up at 10 to 20 for much of the day today. Here's a look at temperatures out there, and for the most part in the 60s, approaching 70 degrees in a few spots. And with that long line of thunderstorms moving off to the east, we are seeing some breaks in the clouds back to our west, so we'll see some sunshine develop late this morning into the afternoon hours, but we'll see increasing clouds once again as we move through the late afternoon and evening hours. So we'll see a bit of a break from the clouds, a little bit of sunshine in the clouds starting to return. A pretty good handle on it here on Future Track. Still those clouds around during the morning here in eastern Oklahoma. You notice we'll see some sunshine, but then as we move through the afternoon, more likely into the evening, we will see more clouds starting to build up. And you notice we will see a few showers and thunderstorms popping back up this evening, especially in east central and southeast Oklahoma. About a 30% opportunity of rain and storms in these locations. Further to the north and west, not as high of a chance, about a 20% chance at most here in Tulsa. Lesser chances than that off to the north and west. So for today, we're going to see warm temperatures. When we finally break out into some sunshine, we're going to warm into the mid-80s in most areas. Breezy south and southwest wind for tonight. We'll see a slight 20% chance of a shower or storm area-wide. Otherwise, another mild night in the 60s with south winds around 10. And for the next 7 days, well, if you've enjoyed this weather pattern with all the rainfall and having your umbrella with you for the last 2 weeks straight, well, you're going to need it for 3 weeks straight, because it looks like we're going to see daily chances for rain and storms. Not high chances today, tomorrow, or really on Tuesday, but daily chances. Then it really jumps up there Tuesday night into Wednesday and lingers into the weekend, Brianna. And this could go on even past the weekend into early parts of next week in terms of almost daily rain chances.
Oh man, I keep hoping that the next day beyond the 7-day will be the one that clears up.
Sunshine for 5 straight days.
Yeah. No, not
It's not looking like it at this point.
Oh man, well, you know, we needed rain last year. We're getting rain this year, a lot of rain.
Yeah, it'd be nice to stretch it out into June and July, but unfortunately it's all coming at once.
What can you do? And severe weather can hit at any time.